Welcome to the Bourbon Experience. My name's Austin. Today I'm blinding the last 5 years of Old Forester Birthday Bourbon. Welcome back to the channel. I'm very excited. So if you watched my video yesterday with Brian, we blinded the 1910 Extra Old 117 series from Old Forester against the Woodford Double Double Oaked. Now, that was to kick off Bourbon Heritage Month, which is September, for those of you who don't know. September 2nd, which is today, is the annual release of Old Forester Birthday Bourbon. And the reason why is because that is George Garvin Brown's birthday, the founder of Old Forester. And the reason we threw the Woodford in yesterday was because that falls under the Brown-Forman family as well, that and Jack Daniels. So today I'm going to be blinding the last 5 years of Old Forester Birthday Bourbon to determine what is my favorite as the 2024 gets released today, which I believe is like 107 proof. I have a feeling this year's going to be good. But for September, I'm doing an Old Forester themed Bourbon Heritage Month. So every Monday in September is going to have an Old Forester theme to it, or review, or blind, or something Old Forester related in it. I'm continuing my Battle of Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs, which will be released every Friday, and that will actually go through September as well. But my Monday videos for September are all going to be Old Forester. I'm going to be doing a 2022 and 2023 sample giveaway on this video, so stick to the end to see my rankings, and then I'll tell you how to get entered to win a sample of each of those. So big giveaway for this video. With that being said, let's get into it. So I have Brian pour off camera. Actually, it's on camera. I'll make its way into the video probably. But he poured these for me blind, so I don't know which ones they are. I've got a sample of the 2019 Old Forester Birthday Bourbon. This is the last of my 2020 bottle. I took a sample before I killed the bottle, and so that's been sitting there, and I'm using that. So the bottle's here for looks, but it is my bottle from 2020. Sample of 2021, 2022, which I just opened, and then the 2023, which I just opened. So I'll be going through all of those and giving my rank and my opinions on each of those. So I think I covered what birthday bourbon is, September 2nd, Bourbon Heritage Month, Old Forester themed. I think I hit all the bases, sample giveaway, so let's get into it now. So starting with A. Ooh, that's really good. There's a apple. There's a fruit cocktail apple thing going on with this one. Yeah, very Old Forester-y. I would guess this is going to be one of the more on-profile birthday bourbon year releases. Man, that nose is great. It's candied apple fruit cocktail, a canned fruit cocktail. There's a little bit of oak in there too, not a lot, but a little bit. Just a very pleasant nose. One thing Old Forester Birthday Bourbon always has going for it is the noses are always really nice on these. That's good. There's a little bit more barrel spice mid-palate to finish, but it is very apple heavy all the way through. Like a candied apple. Almost, I guess almost like well, you picture candy apples like during Halloween time. It kind of has that candy apple thing going. That's nice. We'll see where that ends up overall. So moving on to B. Ooh. Okay. A and B have pretty similar noses. B is more rich, more sweet, more candy, more spice on the nose. I'd almost equate it to A is Stag or Stag Jr. and B is George T. Stag. Okay, that fruit cocktail candy apple thing is there, but it's darker, more barrel spice, and there's more of a caramel and rich, syrupy viscousness to it. Oh, and then now smelling it again, nosing it after tasting it, there's like there's a dark honey thing on the nose too. Let's see if that comes around the palate. Yeah, a little bit. This like dark honey viscousness, but the barrel spice is really there. It kind of shines out the most, that dark note, which is good. I'm gonna put that above A so far. All right, C. Ooh. C might be my favorite nose so far. Yeah, easily. There's this perfume note on top of all of the Old Forester fruit cocktail things that go on, that, you know, it's typical. That's all there, but there's like this perfume note that I really like in there. Red fruit, maybe almost like some rose petal kind of thing in there. That's really nice, but it's definitely more delicate, more soft, which that doesn't tend to stand up in a blind. Whatever the more powerful thing is tends to win in a blind, but nice red apple, rose petal. I mean, it almost tastes like a nice relaxing fruit tea smells like. That's good. I don't know what to do with that one because it is lighter than the rest, but it's really, really pleasant. I think that might be my sneaky underdog here. Okay, with D, we're back in it. D is much more full on the nose. I'd venture to say darker as well. Looks to be more viscous. Darker, barrel spice, rich. The fruit cocktail note is isn't there as much. This is more in your face, dark, full, rich barrel spice. Maybe older. I think that might be my #1 favorite so far. That's really good. Off profile too. There's something going on with that one. If anyone's fans of the show How I Met Your Mother, these three are Robin Sparkles. This is Robin Daggers. If you know that show, that'll make sense. If you don't, well, sorry. Moving on to E. Okay, E and C are kind of close to each other. So that light, delicate, floral, not super floral, but like rose petal thing. Perfume-ish kind of note is on this one. That's good. There's just nothing to it. It's very light. It's very flat. We'll see what happens. Maybe like when I go back and run through it, maybe it'll creep its way back up. It's very good. I like it. It's just it's kind of lacking compared to all the other ones. Yeah, it's really good. It's syrupy. It's red fruit. That canned cocktail thing is in there. It's apple. It's very nice. It's just delicate, very delicate. And in this situation, it might not hold up. So we'll see. All right, gonna run through all these real quick. Confirm my rankings and then get back. Okay, I am back. Almost everything was confirmed. So my final breakdown. In 5th place is going to be E, 4th C, 3rd D, 2nd A, 1st B. So the one that I said was Robin Daggers from How I Met Your Mother, where it's dark. I think the proof might be a little bit lower than A and B on those. So drinking them next to each other, D just fell a little bit flat, although it did have those dark flavors. And so A and B had like a nice barrel spice along with the apple and the cocktail and all this other stuff. So those two moved up. Everything else stayed the same though. E and C are in 5th and 4th. D is in now from 1st to 3rd. And then A and B. So let's get ready for the reveal. Before I do the reveal, like, comment, subscribe. This is how you get entered into this. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel. At the time of filming this, I'm at 245. I'd really like to hit 300 pretty soon, if I'm not there by the time this video comes out. So subscribe to the channel. Tell me what your favorite Old Forester product is, and like the video. This was going to close, so September 2nd is when this is out, which is a Monday. So that Friday is, Brian, help me out. You poured him. Is that right?
I've been drinking, I don't know.
All right, this Friday, I believe it's the 6th. If it's not the 6th, this Friday, maybe the 5th. 5th or 6th, this Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time. 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when this closes. And I will make an announcement and reach out to the winner. So again, like, comment what your favorite Old Forester product is, subscribe for a chance to win a sample of the 22 and 23. And with that, let's get into the reveal. So in last place is blue, which is, that's a bummer. Last place is the 2022 Birthday Bourbon. It's a bummer because I traded to get this, and I traded to get this bottle specifically for this video, and it's in last place. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, and you're getting a sample of it, whoever wins. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's very nice. It's just delicate. Yeah, it's just, that's all it is. It's very, very pleasant though. Brian was off camera while I was going through and confirming my results. He walked up and said, hey, there's nothing wrong with any of these. They're all really great. I'm actually enjoying these. And I agreed with him too. And it's just, they're going against some other big stuff. So the 2022, it's 11 years old. It's 96 proof. And it was barreled in 2011. So C, reveal on C, is yellow. Woo! Okay, that's wild. So yellow is the 2020. I really, really enjoy the 2020. I always got like this graham cracker thing, this mango or pineapple, this tropical note. And this is one that I just said, man, the nose is great on this. It just kind of lacks on the palate. And I mean, that makes sense. It has a tropical nose, and but it's just more delicate compared to the rest. It lacks on the palate. 2020 is 10 years old, 98 proof, and barreled in 2010. Which means the top three are going to be the 19, 21, and 23. Based on the description about the Robin Daggers versus Robin Sparkles, I'm guessing D is going to be 23 because it's just so dark compared to the rest. And sure enough, D is the 2023 release, which is 12 years old, 96 proof, and barreled in 2011. That makes sense. And I've actually done the 2020 directly next to the 23, and the 23 easily takes it for me. It's very good. It's just, wasn't the best this time. So in second place, we have A. I don't know why I'm looking at the paper. I'll show you this. The paper only says what is descriptions of it. I'm looking at it as if I'm doing some award ceremony and I'm opening the envelope, and that's just not it, because the answer is under here, my friends. So second place is, the 2019. And 2019 was a good one. This is my first time trying it. Shout out to Yale. You gave me the sample. I have not forgotten about you. I owe you a sample of something good. We'll figure that out. Shout out to Yale for hooking me up with the 19. It came in second place. And the 19 is 11 years old, 105 proof. So we're going up in proof, or at least for the first 1 and 2. Well, I don't know. We'll see what the first one is. But we jumped up in proof. That makes sense. Which means the first place is B, and that is going to be the 2021 release, and it is 104 proof. So the two highest proofs came in first. Makes sense. 105 and 104. Yeah, two highest proofs came in first. Makes sense. Old Forester Birthday Bourbon is a little bit lighter. What's funny is I'm laughing to myself. When the 2021 came out, I had just not that long ago opened the 2020 bottle. I go to Kentucky for the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. We go to a bar and we get a pour of the 2021. And I remember saying, oh, this isn't as good as the 2020 that I have at home. And now this came in as the clear definitive winner from the last 5 years. So it's just funny how that works out. But yeah, it's unequivocally my favorite of the last 5 years. So 2021 was a great release. The release that came out today, I just saw an article that says it's 107 proof. So that might be a really, really good release. Hopefully I get a bottle or get to try it at some point. Who knows? Yeah, that covers everything. So ending it with this, as always, the bourbon experience is all about good pours and great times with whoever you're with. Whiskey meant to be enjoyed. So crack those bottles. Cheers.